Alrighty, everybody. Can you hear me? Am I live? Is this working out? Hopefully. I see that Legend Lego is already here, so let me know if everything works fine. If the camera is right, my mic isn't bugging out or anything. I can check right here, but this isn't gonna do very much. Hang on a second. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, this should be working. Is it? Alright. In case it is, and I'm actually live, I just need confirmation from literally anybody. So I'm just gonna wait a second until the people start to flood in, until I can start the stream. Hopefully I'm live. It looks like it, yeah. Because my internet has just been going nuts today, and I've not been very much able to keep my internet up all day long, so I'm hoping that this is working, like at all. Well, I'm just gonna start with this, hoping I'm online. My fingers are just not able to open this box. Could have probably thought this beforehand. Let me just where did I put it? I guess I'm gonna just pry open this box with this thing with my nails, or I guess not. I guess peeling off the sticker is also an option. Also, I do very much appreciate anyone who's here, if I am even live. Hang on, let me check again. If everything is working well, I'm just gonna there we go, post that in here. Let's see if that did anything. Just the camera so you can see the Lego a bit better. I'm sorry if this is very awkward right now, in case anyone is actually watching me, but I need to get this sorted out to actually see if this is working out. Let me close up. There we go. I at least got something going on there. Well, I'll just start the stream if I keep trying to just open this box. Oh no, I'm breaking it. Shit. Oh no, I just wore. Oh well. You aren't gonna tell me that I'm literally gonna fail because I can't open the box. Okay, I ripped it. Okay, looks like I'm not keeping this box. Alright. Anyway. That seems to work. Let me just switch tabs right here. Yep, there we go. I can just get this. It's a lot of bags. I total of 4 small little bags. Just loading. You sure? Is that still accurate? If not, let me know, because normally it should be good now, because I'm seeing a halfway decent connection now. Is it? Well, I guess let me see this right there. Also gonna lift my chair a bit more. Oh, it's better. Okay. So I am actually live now. Is that right? Okay. This is always such a headache. I'm really trying my best right here, guys, but my internet today is just not the greatest. Oh my god. Anyway, let me just open these bags then, I guess. Hopefully everything will work out just about fine. As you can see up front right here, I've got the newer Ashoka from the T6 shuttle, which is somewhere back there. I'm not gonna pick it up. And I've got my own little figure, which is also the one from my profile picture, which I have put into the dress of the Wolverine as an honor kind of to, you know, Halloween and all of that things, all of those things, because I guess it's spooky season. Is any one of you guys dressing up, going out? There we go. Get all the pieces sorted out. As some of you may remember, last time I built the Grogu and Mandalorian Brickhead, which was quite fun too. But today we've got the Ashoka Brickhead right here, which looks like a lot of pieces, so let me just start with it. I plan to go about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I plan on first building this brickhead, then I'm gonna probably build a little mock, which I'm not gonna reveal yet. You're gonna have to stick around for that. And then afterwards I might do some stop motion if I still have the time left. So that might just be fun. It's gonna be one of my longest streams, hopefully, if my internet doesn't die along the way. But if everything goes just about right, that should just work out. Maybe recheck again. Yeah, so Legend Lego, how are you doing? How are you? How's been your Sunday? Oh, you're back. Okay, you're welcome. Yeah. So I'm hoping this is working out all fine and you can see everything and that I'm actually doing something comprehensible and my internet is not cutting any of you out. So as I was saying, how are you doing? How's your Sunday been? Productive? Not so productive because it's Sunday? Just let me know. I'm happy to talk about pretty much anything. I'm also really just as expecting for this stream to not have to not have as many viewers as my usual streams, because there's a lot of people streaming right now, a lot of Lego related people which are streaming too, which I guess is it's normal for a Sunday. Oh, you made more progress on the sorting. Yeah, that's good. I'm sorry I wasn't able to stick around all too long for your stream yesterday. I was kinda I needed some sleep because I was gonna do this, and this goes on for quite late for me as well. So I'm sorry that I couldn't stick around for all too long, but I still made it. By the way, I'm really excited for this Ahsoka Brickhead. Ahsoka, I have not yet seen the new series because I'm just too lazy, honestly, to watch Rebels, and I need to get over with it once. And I don't know, I need to do this once I'm just have a lot of free time on my hands. Then I'm gonna actually watch the new series. But I really liked Clone Wars Ahsoka, especially season 7 Ahsoka, which is like the most unoriginal take anyone can have. Like, liking season 7 Ahsoka and her character arc is like basically part of being human nowadays. I got into the Clone Wars really fairly late because it was never really a big part of my childhood at all. I watched Clone Wars, I think, like a bit more than a year ago. So yeah. Also gotta go a bit slower in this build, or else I'm literally just gonna be done in like 15 minutes. But I guess I'll just slow down a bit. So have you seen the new release sets? The new sets that will release in 2024, like the what was it? The Dune set, the little garden thingies, the other sets I remember. I remember watching season 7 back in 2020, good times. Yeah, I can imagine, because, you know, back in 2020, I hadn't really watched Star Wars. Yeah, I watched the movies, but I hadn't really watched any of the TV series. And like 2020 was about the time where I got into The Mandalorian and all of those series, like Book of Boba Fett and all of those things. And then after that, I watched the Clone Wars, I think fairly late. I think like summer 22 or something. I was really late to the bandwagon. Like, this was just everyone was done with praising season 7, but at least I didn't need to wait for any of the reviews to come out, because they had already been made since a year. I guess that's one positive about it. Also, as always, I gotta give the little YouTuber kind of talk. I gotta say that you have to like and subscribe. Sharing the stream will be very much appreciated, because not a lot of people are in it right now. But that would be very appreciated. The whole things like that. You pretty much know that if you watched more than a single live stream. Well, I started to get into Star Wars in 2015. 2015 was quite a long time ago. I also remember watching. I have the same problem as GDP. There's like a little heart emoji where you can send emotions, which is always in the way of chat. Hang on. Yeah, that should have fixed it. Oh yeah, I remember watching the Clone Wars when it was on Netflix. Oh my god, when it was on Netflix. I don't even know if I had Netflix at that point. Oh wow. Yeah, but the Clone Wars was a pretty good show if you're into Star Wars. Like, I wouldn't recommend if you're just starting out with Star Wars. I don't think the Clone Wars would be one of the better starting points for Star Wars, or any point of Star Wars, because yeah, even though season 7, 6, Umbara, all of those things were very good, I'm not saying that those things weren't good at all. Yeah, that probably has, yeah, it's really annoying with the heart, but I do believe that the Clone Wars, it had its good moment with Umbara, Season 7, Maul, all of those things, Savage, and Asajj Ventress. It's been a while since I watched the Clone Wars. But for every good episode, there were like 10 bad ones. At least in my opinion. It isn't something as consistently good as The Mandalorians. You know what I mean? The Mandalorians highs weren't as high as the Clone Wars best moments, but at least the Mandalorian was a bit more consistent with just okayness. Like the Clone Wars really had some awful episodes. Also, I just realized that building a white character with a lot of white parts on a white base plate probably wasn't the best idea. The stream is cutting in and out, but it isn't so bad. Yeah, that I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry, my internet is not the greatest today. I hope it's fine. I'm sorry. It's too late to reschedule now. I just hope you can kind of... You'll get used to it. It's like music in the background. Eventually, you'll end up just ignoring the skipping, I guess. Okay, this Ahsoka Brickhead is coming together way too fast. I'm not gonna be able to fit 2 hours with this. But I have other things planned too. So I guess I'm gonna just slow down a bit. I'm gonna lay back for a second and just wait for some people to come in. Just slowly keep on building. I actually really enjoy Brickheads lately. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine. I only got into it because I got the Grogu and Mandalorian Brickheads gifted to me for one of my birthdays, and I didn't really build that one because I wasn't really a huge fan of the Brickheads at all. But ever since building it on one of my streams, I've grown quite attached to at least the concept of Brickheads. I think they're quite cool. I do think I'm gonna get sooner or later the older kind of Brickheads to like, I remember I won like ones from Solo and like some more Star Wars ones, but I think these are like very expensive nowadays. So I guess maybe one day, if I'm just running high on money, I don't know, might just be something to look into. Hang on, I'm actually gonna click right there. I'm gonna get up and get the Grogu and Mandalorian Brickhead, which are right back here. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. I'm just surprised it doesn't come with like a little plate. Is it still in the box? Hang on, I gotta pick up the box from the floor. There you go. No, it's not still in the box. Guys, Lego says Brickhead is basically Funko Pops but in Lego. Yeah, you're right. That's pretty much the closest you're gonna get with describing Brickheads to someone who doesn't know what Brickheads are. But I mean, they're fun. I like them a lot. So this is the Grogu and Mandalorian one I built not the last one, because the last one I built on my landscape, but the other one where I built these two. I thought they were pretty fun. I'm just surprised that Ahsoka doesn't come with these, you know, black stands at the bottom. So that's quite odd. Either that or I just lost a piece, who knows. There we go. I'm gonna put these pieces on. I don't know why, but every Lego YouTuber kind of decided to stream tonight. I have no idea why. I mean, I saw, I think Lego Fanatics is live. The the Lego Brit, JDP. Who else? Oh yeah, Blaster Bricks was live earlier. So like everyone just decided, oh yeah, let's go live right there. And well, I guess I'm guilty of it too. Look who's talking. But yeah, I guess Sunday evening is also the time where most of the people actually watch the streams. And that's totally fine. I'm just hoping that sooner or later some more people will end up coming to the stream, or I might just have to do a lot of small talk. There we go. Oh yeah, Legend Lego, are you gonna get the Death Star diorama now or not? I don't know what the poll ended up saying. Hopefully you're gonna get it on sale, because if not, that would be that I don't believe that those dioramas are worth anything that is the full price. I don't even think, for me personally, picking them up on sale is not even worth it. I mean, you go if you want them, that's really good. But for me personally, I enjoy playing with my sets rather than just having them just sitting around collecting dust. Oh, the poll had 10 votes and said 90% of it said yes. I guess that's pretty clear. I mean, I also voted yes because I want to see someone build it, because there's not a lot of like actual building streams of any of these out there. But yeah, I heard you say it was down to €70 at Amazon, which I think is fair. I was considering getting it beforehand. Yeah, you were just trying to see what the masses wanted. I respect that. Hang on, let me just, this part of Ahsoka is just annoying me right now. Just really annoying me. Her little tail thingy, I don't know how they're called. You know, those things. Keep on needing to switch back and forth. Yeah, those thingies on here. They're really quite complicated to build. I mean, just look at it. I'm just like, I have like 15 different parts where I need to pay attention to, and it just like, it keeps adding more and more steps, like 20 pieces per step, and I'm just really confused. The reasoning is I have a few dual sets, and it will look pretty cool if you put it beside the rest. Huh. I mean, yeah, if you put it that way, I do agree. But I literally do not have any type of dual sets. So, yeah, I guess I have the dual on Naboo, but that one's just spare pieces at this point. I don't know where half the figures are. By the way, if you do know that dual on Naboo set, right? The face I use for my own sig fig is actually Obi-Wan's face from that same set. So I guess that's quite a fun bit of like coloration motion fun facts, I don't know. So hopefully the cutting in and out has gone better. If not, hopefully time will fix it. And if not, I don't know. Stream next week again. I might stream next week again, but I don't know. I would need to get another set, and I don't know, because I have spent a lot of money on sets recently. I mean, you saw my birthday haul, which I posted, which was just incredible. But I did get a lot of sets on sale. I refuse to buy sets that are not on sale nowadays. because even though, yeah, it's Lego, it's fun, it's worth it, but I do love myself a good bargain. So always looking out for those sales. Like, I got the Ashoka T6 shuttle for 42. I had like really good percentage of a sale going on right there, and I just had to get it for my birthday. I got mostly old, almost retired set, like the 8080 and like the TIE Bomber, which I don't. Yeah, okay, the TIE Bomber isn't really a retiring set, but it's an older set compared to the newer waves like this T6 and Ghost and whatnot. Yeah, I'm hoping to get the 8080 for Christmas. Yeah, it's funny that you would say that, because I actually have it right here, and as you can tell, I'm gonna say I bought it full price, and that's one of the only sets that I recommend getting full price at all, because just look at the scale of this thing compared to like a Brickhead or a regular minifigure. It is just awesome. I would really recommend. And it's quite sturdy too. I just had kind of a hard time figuring out the legs, because they can get quite unstable sometimes, but otherwise I do really recommend that set. It is officially Polarization Motion approved. At the end of the year, I'll do a collection tour video. I did one last year. Oh yeah, that's cool. I've been thinking about doing one of those because another fellow YouTuber, R2D2 Studios, requested one that I do one, but I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do that, because it doesn't really fit in with the kind of content I do. I know that you do like these custom figs and live streams and all those really cool like live action things, if I may call them like that. For me, if you look at all of my shorts and videos and all of that, you always have the background out of cardboard, which doesn't really fit in with a collection tour, if that made any kind of sense, what I was just saying. Here you can see the back of the Ashoka. I think it works really good. It's just too bad that this set is actually, I think it's a Lego store exclusive. I think it's a Lego store exclusive. I didn't get it at the Lego store, but like a fairly big store. So I think it's actually a Lego. It should be a Lego store exclusive. Just like, can we talk about the fact that the how is the ship called? The Darth Vader's ship, the upscale Star Destroyer, the something with Executor, the Executor. That set is an actual Lego store exclusive, which I'm still mad at it, because I think that Lego doesn't do nearly as many like sales as, for example, Amazon or any other platforms, which sucks, because the Executor is such a cool display piece, but why is it full price all the time? How not? I would love to just pay 50 max for it. Even 40 would be even better. But I mean, come on, 70 for the Executor. It's a bit high. It's just a bit high. I mean, the T6 shuttle is 70, which I also think is very high. But I think they're kind of, the Executor is very overpriced, in my humble opinion. The Ashoka Brickheads is one of the better ones for Star Wars. Yes, it is. I was thinking about getting the Tusken Raider one, but then I thought like, nah, I don't really need that one. It's kind of overrated in my opinion. I don't think I would have enjoyed it nearly as much as the Ashoka one. Even though I think it's pretty alright, but it's overrated compared to other Brickheads. And I am almost done, which is very concerning for this. Also, my channel has been growing a lot recently because of all the shorts I've been putting out, and that's just amazing. I think personally, because of all of this, I get a lot of motivation. I am on 127 subs now, which that sounds, if you'd told me a year ago that I would have 120 subs 1.5 years later, I just wouldn't have believed you, or anyone for that matter, because it still sounds like a cartoon number. I know people like Mr. Beast have like 200 million subs now, and that's just crazy to me. But even for me, I'm just someone who does these Lego sorts for fun, posts them, doesn't expect anything out of it, and they just get 2k views each, which I think is still crazy. But apparently the people enjoy what I'm doing, and to make people happy is one of my favorite things in the world. That went really sad really quick. Congrats, man. I remember when I only had 17 in early 2021. Oh wow, okay. Just remember what your sub count is. I can't look it up right now because all of my devices are very far away, so could just type it in chat real quick. What your sub count right now is. Yeah. Also, yeah. I always keep saying Mr. Beast didn't start out with 100 million. He had to work his way up there by just keeping on creating. Oh, you have 202 now. Okay, yeah, 200 is really good. I was actually hoping to get 100 before the end of the year, like a month ago, and then yeah, I hit 100 so quickly. I just set a new goal of going to 200. I think. You think I'll make 200 before the end of the year? I bet. I'm confident. If not, at least 150 should be in the realm of the possible, I think. All right, I'm almost done. So I'm just gonna look for something. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna take a sip of my water bottle. There we go. But I also need to say I'm really impressed about your channel because it's kind of more variety based, I think. You have more variety. For me, it's customs or stop motions. Like you can't really get anything, you can't expect anything else from me. Which, I mean, I guess is good because the people always know what they're expecting. But on the other hand, I do want to like put some more variation into my content. Do some reviews, do some, I don't know what. Yeah, you'll probably hit 150 by the end of the year. Oh, we'll see. I'll try my best. Upload as many shorts as possible. Soka's arm looks really weird. You think this is right? Why does her tailpiece go so far in front of her arm? Is that right? Why doesn't it show the side profile of this thing? Wait. Hang on. It does have one of those black pieces. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Found it. Problem solved. Yep, I was complaining the entire time for literally nothing at all. Anyway, yeah, but the showcase videos are always do good. Yeah, but also I really the first video I saw of you was your top 5 most wanted Lego sets. Around when that video came out, I really got into the Lego community as a whole and started doing shorts, which is the reason why I'm even up here. Okay, let me see. Okay, it tells me to put on the lightsaber beforehand. Okay, yeah. And as I was saying, I really enjoyed that video because it was like a topic not many people actually cover. Like, I don't know what sets MNR wants, or like the Lego Brit, or like any one of these people for that matter. But I guess they could just get any set they want. But that's not the point. What I'm saying is I really enjoyed that video. Let me see. I'm hoping more people will come in slowly but surely around the 1 hour mark. Or maybe any minute now. I'll just keep going, keep talking, keep doing what I'm doing. And I've learned my lesson that 1 brickhead is way too little, and why are there so many spare pieces? Oh no. Thanks, the top 5 vids I want to continue, and 1 is already in development. Oh, that's nice. Really good. Also, I was talking about the thing about if you do only shorts, you get more subs, but those subs are not actually real subs. That if you only do long form videos, those subs will actually comment and do those things. Do you agree or not? Because I had this argument with I was talking with Forest Elf, I think in an Aqua mic stream. Could be something else, but I think it was like that. And we were just saying that Forest Elf was saying that he believes that those subs are not real subs, but I just said that making those shorts makes me happy, and as long as it makes me happy and makes other people happy, we're all good, aren't we? That's basically the whole thing. Yeah, but what's your opinion on that one? Do you think that shorts views are not actual views? Or what's your opinion on that matter? I need to think. I need to use my brain for once. No, this doesn't have any coverage, does it? She just has a bald spot. Yeah. But why are there so many spare pieces? Why? There's just... Yeah, I agree. They could damage the channel in the long run. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see where you guys are coming from, but I just say I prefer short form content because the content I do is just better off in long form in short form content. Because if I do a show off of a minifig, how can I not get this? I should have a brick separator around here. Ah, there you go. Like, if I enjoy doing shorts more. Yeah, that's why I only have a handful of shorts on my channel. Yeah, that's fair. That's why I only have a handful of videos on my channel. But I do plan on getting out another one of those long form videos by the end of the year. But like really beginning next year. More likely like January, where I'm gonna release the Battle of Ecorneat Part 3. If you have seen those videos, that was the battle series where my channel started out with, and I've never really had the motivation to finish it, but I think once Christmas rolls around, I'm gonna finish the series so hard, because I think that the final product is gonna be one of the greatest stop motions I've ever made, because the story is more or less already sorted out, but stop motion takes time. It takes time. For me, I try to upload a short once a month so I can boost up my channel a little bit. Yeah, but I've realized, for me at least, if I post a short, then nothing for a week, and then another short, the second short does worse compared to if I would have just uploaded a short, waited 2 days for example, then another one, that one would have done better, because people kind of just forget a lot, which I guess is a bad thing. Why are there so many spare parts? I could just build a new set with this. Like, look at it, this is just a pile of spare parts. Usually when you like get a Lego set, it's like spare parts is like, oh yeah, here you go, here's your spare parts, like 4 pieces. But this right here, this is like an impressive amount of spare pieces. Also, don't worry why I just have these random pieces lying around. Just, why do I have a nougat 1x2 just laying around? I don't know. But yeah, that's the Ahsoka Brickhead, which does look very cool next to Grogu and Mando. Where I put them, there, where those 3 are gonna have a very nice spot on my display shelf, right next to, where can I put them? Probably next to this T6 or down to my X-Wing. That probably doesn't mean anything to anyone, but and I plan to upload a showcase video once a month so I can gather ideas and order parts for preparation. Yeah, that's good. I never really prepare for any videos. Most of the shorts you see are literally done in 2 hours. The process of thinking about it, filming it, building it, filming it, and then sending it off, which mostly takes just 2 hours, sometimes can stretch over a day if I'm really lazy. But usually those are pretty improvised, and I like improvising. I think improvising is a skill that is actually quite important, because later in life you don't really have all that good time where you can plan everything out and all of that. And you know what? This is the little Ahsoka mini, the little like micro fig I've just came up with using the spare parts. Also, the camera is really bright, you can't actually tell. Nope, it's just the lights. But I built like 3 pieces, which is, as a matter of fact, also on my thumbnail. There we go. Connected to link. So let me just compare these 3, just because I want to right now, just for fun and games. Alright, let's see this. First off, Ahsoka. I just built her, and she has, just as any character that doesn't wear a helmet like good old Mando over here, those little square eyes, which there's little round eyes with the squares on it. I have a bunch of characters for showcase vids that can go until March of next year. I wish I had your preparation. Oh my, you saw the last short, Tarkin. I came up with that idea in 5 minutes and had to like search together parts. I own like 2 admirals, which was just slapped together, used Wolverine's hair because I had it over, and then just put something together that looked convincing enough. Yeah, what I was saying is, she has the same eyes, the same general form as Mando. She's a bit taller than Mando, which I don't think is very realistic because this is the young version of Ahsoka. Actually, thinking about it, this could be a very cool Mando season 2 showcase. It's the wrong version of Ahsoka, but that works fine enough. Why is this part of Mando's face loose? Anyway, I think they all have a brain, like the little brain, the pink brick, which means they got their cake, if you know that meme. So yeah, these 2 are kind of regular sized ones, and this last one, Grogu, can actually be taken out of its pot and placed down right here, which I think is one of the cutest things I've ever seen. Like, look at the tiny little Grogu. And I think his flying thing, it was actually a great addition. I don't think I would have enjoyed the set as much if it was just those two and not the flying pod included as well. Oh no, I just had an idea where you just she doesn't fit. Oh, she does. Yeah, I'm just gonna display this like this right now. No one can stop me. Put Grogu on the little stand right here. This is amazing. Alright. Just put this back down here. Oh, I actually bought this Ahsoka specifically to build in the stream. Because now it's just tradition to build one brickhead a stream. Alright, so that's topic number 1 pretty much done. Let me see how this is going. Yeah, pretty good. Live stream is still going on. Yeah, this plays pretty much exactly into my clock. I could use 15 more minutes of this, but I'm just gonna move on to the next topic. I'm just gonna put these 3 out. Go. I'm just gonna put these 3 away now, at least for now. Here, there we go. I'm gonna pick up the next thing I want to talk about, if it even fits on screen. Kind of. Which is this. Now you can't really tell. But this is actually a little stand I have built for my T6 shuttle, which I think looks pretty epic. I'm just trying to see how I can fit the entire thing on here without having to move the camera. I could move the camera by a little bit. Hang on a sec. I'm sorry if that was just very loud. My mic just fell. I guess it was a literal mic drop. Terribly sorry for that one. Yeah, that just kind of tends to happen when you have a setup that is held together with tape. I hope that wasn't too loud. I hope you can still hear me. Should be good. Yeah, this is the stand for my T6 shuttle. Usually I have Ahsoka in the cockpit, so I don't have to put her up here. And the Inquisitor guy is back in the giant mock I have going on back there. Which, I guess for the 2 characters remaining, which is Sabine and the robot guy, I have not seen the series yet. My idea with this thing basically was, I have the T6 shuttle right here. It looks pretty sweet. The thing is, if you want to display it, you gotta go big or go home. So I just thought, yeah, it looks pretty cool with like the wings flat or like a bit tilted, but you can't really go any further than this, which is kind of unfortunate, I guess. But I figured out a solution for this, which is exactly why we have the stand right here. By the way, this is my idea. No one can steal it. I've said it now. So basically, if you put in everything, you can just attach this bottom bit right down here, and kind of like the top chin part goes at the top, and then you can actually pull the wings pretty much all the way down so that it ends up being like in a kind of semi-flying position. You can't really tell, but I think with like the minifigures at the front, the kind of iceberg at the back, for me to have a flying position of this shuttle was really important when designing this thing, kind of. So yeah, that's that. I attempted to get about as much of a smooth look down here with the snow pieces, more or less. I used a lot of these slope pieces and like pick-a-brick pieces, which I got. I also used a lot of these white brick pieces, as you can probably spot them through the entire build, because I just have a lot of them since I went to the pick-a-brick a while ago, and I never really found any good use for them because a white building, in my opinion, doesn't fit into any one of my mocks. I did use it once for my Captain America and Winter Soldier mock. You got a little leg reveal right there. Leg reveal. I did use it for this mock, which was a TLB mock inscription. I didn't win, but it was fun nonetheless. It uses those like white bricks in the background to form this sort of Avengers looking compound structure. But yeah, that's why I used those bricks. It was quite challenging to figure out the angle at which the ship, like this part, whoopla, to figure out this part down here was quite hard, because finding a structure that would fit and still be structurally sound was quite a challenge. I need to put this back on somehow. Hang on. There we go. When I get the TC shot, I'm going to make a stand for it. If you do, and make a video about it, don't forget to credit me. I can even post a picture about it later, if you want to. Cause I'm the only I didn't check, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who came up with a stand for this particular set. 100% brick build. Cause I've seen those acrylic sets as well, but I mean, they aren't really brick built. Also right here we have the TIE bomber, which I built a week ago, I think. Yeah, a bit more than a week ago. It's a pretty cool set. I guess I'll just keep pulling a few sets from my shelf till we maybe get a couple more people. So this is the TIE bomber. I like it. It's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't really have a lot of space for literally anything. I mean, yeah, it has a spot right in front here to put a pilot. Cool. And yeah, the other side is 100% for the bombing feature. But come on, there's just so much wasted space. What is back here? What is up here? I mean, it's not like I'm just making things up. Lego really just, and I don't know if you can see this very well, but there's just a little hole in here. Why didn't Lego like put a little flap on it, a little like thing to store some crates or some weapons or anything? I know it isn't lore accurate and blah blah blah. Come on. I oftentimes judge my sets based on how many little crates and things I can pull off, put in, and what do I know, because I enjoy playability, and 2 stud shooters and a couple of flickfire missiles ain't just it. Also, this is very fun to do. It looks like one of Moff Gideon's TIE fighters right now, which I think is hilarious. Anyway, let me just put that one back on the shelf. And now I'm gonna move on. For me, the Tie Bomber doesn't really interest me that much. The minifigure selection is kind of mid. Okay, I see where you're coming from, but for me, who hasn't really been collecting Star Wars for more than a year, I think the minifigure collection is actually quite decent, because you get Darth Vader, a TIE Fighter pilot. I love TIE Fighter pilots. I own 4 of them, 4 different versions. You get that Imperial officer from Battlefront 2. I can't remember her name, but she's good for customs, especially for my customs, because the last short I posted actually used some of her pieces. And you get that really fun gun droid, which isn't really useful, but it's fun. And yeah, for me, I didn't really have a Darth Vader. I never had a Darth Vader. And I do not plan on getting the mech, unless they're gonna literally throw it at me for like $6, unless I'm not gonna get the entire mech. I might get the Boba Fett one, but I already have the Stormtrooper from the Stormtrooper mech right here because of the foil packs. But yeah, other than that, I think the selection is pretty cool. But that's why I got that set, so that I don't have to get the Vader mech. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Do you have any sequel sets? Okay. Okay. We gotta define what the sequels are. Mandalorian doesn't count, from my point of view. If you don't count the Mandalorian, I have a single sequel set and 1 minifigure I bought secondhand. As the set, yeah, I own 2 sequel figures and a single set. The set that I own from the sequels, I'm just gonna get it, because it's quite far away. I know, it's incredible. It's from episode 9, the Sith Trooper Battle Pack, which I bought a year ago on Amazon for 22, because I thought it was gonna be worth a lot, but it wasn't. So I just have this set. Not counting in that, I think the figures from the set are pretty cool. I do still have them all in here, like the 2 Sith Troopers. The other trooper is somewhere back there, and I also got a Praetorian Guard from a magazine. And last but by no means least, I also have in my bag of unused Star Wars figures, which I think I got for like 4 or 5, is this Snow Assault Trooper. And that's about as much sequel as you're gonna get from me. 1 more Sith Trooper somewhere back there, but otherwise not really anything sequel. I'm really trying. Oh yeah, I do. There's 1 Resistance guy, which I also bought secondhand. But that should be pretty much it for sequel sets. I know you have the ATM6, and I know you're trying to sell it, and I think that set is awesome, but I don't want to buy it right now. But I think that set is actually pretty awesome. Well, that was a pretty decent set, but I still, I can't read today. I need. Oh my god. But still, troopers were just okay, yeah. That red troopers were just eye candy, and they did nothing cool. Okay, they were pretty cool eye candy. I am by no means a fan of the sequels. The Sith Troopers were a cool concept. As I've already stated last streams, the Sith Troopers, the entire sequels in general, everything they came up with, the Praetorian Guards, his helmet is on wrong, the Praetorian Guards, Snoke, Rey, Kylo, these things, the big planet boom thingy, I forgot how it's called, Starkiller Base. All of these things were really cool on a conceptual level. If I say to you, yeah, there's this really evil guy and he has a second evil guy and they have red guys and they're all really cool and they do lots of cool things, you're gonna say, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. But then you watch the movies and it's considerably less awesome, you know? They still do cool things, but none of these cool things mean anything, and half of them don't even do cool things. So conceptually, I like the sequels, but how they made it is just really bad. You already know what my opinion about the sequels is. Oh, hey Riley, glad you made it to one of my streams finally. Yeah, I know the sequels didn't go down great with you, I can imagine. Riley, what's your opinion on the sequels? I was just talking about with Legend Lego about the sequels that I own, and this is literally everything I could pull up because I don't count any of the TV series like Ashoka or The Mandalorian as sequels. So this is literally the only thing I have based on the sequels. I think this is also the first time Riley has ever heard my voice. But yeah, sequels suck. That's pretty much what I could have imagined. Never liked anything. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but I said that the concepts the sequels came up with were kind of cool, like Sith Troopers and the First Order, Kylo, Snoke, the Praetorian Guards, those guys, the Resistance, all of those things were on a conceptual level pretty cool, but on a general concept, not really that great. Yeah, first time, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming for about still an hour, I think, but yeah, the sequels conceptually pretty good. What J.J. Abrams and Ryan did was not really very much anything pretty good. The Force Awakens is kind of just a copy of Empire of A New Hope. Last Jedi, either you really love that film or really hate it. There's no in between. And just the last one, we can just ignore that one. Episode 9 never came out. It just didn't happen. We just if we ignore it long enough, it will disappear eventually, won't it? Yeah. Also, before you joined, I did build something. I built the Ashoka Brickhead. Oh, you gotta go already. Okay, yeah. I don't blame you. There's a lot of other people streaming too, so have fun. Yeah, I was building this one earlier on. Yeah, but the sequel was never really something I appreciated very much. So let me just move these aside again very quickly and just pull up the next topic I will be building or talking about, which is this bin of bricks right here. As you can see, it's a bin of red and white bricks, right? And if you recall on my thumbnail, there was an 8080 with a Christmas hat on. Little miniature 8080 with a Christmas hat on. Now the question we all of course are asking ourselves is, does it work? on the big guy. Am I going to be able to build a convincing Christmas hat onto my PlayScale 8080 if I can even get it to lay down? Probably not. I should just be able to remove the head, aren't I? This is gonna be... And it already fell apart. Okay. Hang on. Let me just put this one back. And then pick up this box without face revealing. And now I can also shift the camera down a bit more because I'm going to be more focused on the actual building part of it. So pretty much how it's gonna go is I'm just gonna first talk about the minifigures that are actually in the 8080 cockpit because I actually enjoy those a lot. Then I'm gonna get to building the Christmas hat for the 8080. Sounds good? Yeah. Also, Legend Lego, would we really appreciate if you would share the stream, because I know Riley just came in, but he already left again. Okay, so those are the three figures that come with the set. There is two 8080 pilots. That's a really sweet idea. I don't think anyone has done it yet. Yeah, I do think it's pretty cool too. What I'm planning to do is I'm gonna build the Christmas hat, and once it starts snowing in like February, I'm gonna take it outside into the snow and take a couple of pictures. Maybe it's gonna snow in December, which would be quite cool for the Christmas part of it all, but that's just very unlikely because I don't live in Canada. Oh shoot, hold on, what's happening? That's something you shouldn't really say on a live stream. Did you find someone else who made it? Do you need to leave? I'm just gonna start building, I guess. Oh my god. Why does this not... Oh, there's a thing stuck in here. Okay, so I'm basically just gonna hold this thing off screen. I'm basically just gonna have the 8080 off screen and just put pieces on there. So you're just gonna have to imagine it, because I can't really take the head of the 8080 without it completely crumbling in my hands. So I'm gonna just put some pieces on. Yeah, I think you just needed to leave, and that's just fine. No one is being held against their will. You can leave, come and go, leave, go to the bathroom, whatever you want, whenever you please. But I would appreciate having people in the stream. And it's already falling apart. Hang on. I gotta lay back for a second. I'm running out of breath. Whew. Are you still here, Legend Lego? Or did you need to leave? Okay, hang on. Oh, back I shared the stream. Okay, cool. Thank you. I was worried because you said, oh shoot, and then left. Because I was like, oh no, what happened? Did I do something wrong? Yeah. Hopefully more people will join now that you've shared the stream. I know this might just look very weird because you can't actually see any of the parts I'm putting on, but you gotta just believe me that this is really coming out great now. Probably not the greatest stream idea I've ever had, but I gotta go through with it now. No takesies backsies. This on right here. Is JDP still streaming? I was wondering. Can check right now. Okay, already the combination of white and red pieces is already making it look like a Christmas hat without me even trying to get the general shape. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Oh, I wanted to share the stream but kind of forgot. No worries. I don't usually share streams either. Sometimes I do, but usually I don't. But thank you anyway. No big deal at all. As long as I have someone at least being here. Not like Brick Collection who promised but didn't come. So, what's going on here? No, this actually doesn't work as I wanted it to. Are you excited for any of the 2024 releases that have been announced, like the Dune copter thingy, or like, I can't remember, all of those plant sets? Are you excited for any of those? I'm kind of excited for that one plant set with like all the cacti, weird word, with all the cacti and like plants greenery in there. Didn't you share my stream yesterday? Maybe, honestly can't remember anymore. I'll share it next time if you stream again next weekend. I'm gonna share a stream. I don't think I shared it yesterday. I was quite tired yesterday. There we go. Putting this thing on here. I actually have been watching a lot of Lego streams lately. Today alone I watched like 3 different streams from 3 different people. I wanted to watch the Lego Brits, but then JDP decided to start early. But then I had to set up things for my stream, so I couldn't stick around there any longer. My internet is really bad today, so I couldn't watch Lost the Bricks stream. This was like a whole ordeal today of me trying to find anything that is actually watchable without having so much lag that it lags everything, that it lags like every 3 to 4 seconds, which was kind of annoying. Okay, but this Christmas hat, you gotta trust me on this, is actually coming out pretty cool. It doesn't really look like a Christmas hat yet, but trust the process. It'll be the greatest Lego build I've ever seen, or anyone has ever seen, and it's falling apart. I never thought that building on a slanted piece in the middle of the air while having it on a wobbly little APT head would be that difficult, but I guess challenges are a part of life. So yeah, there you go. It's halfway done, more or less. It's kind of how I imagined it, but also kind of really ugly, but that checks out. So, and I'm running out of white pieces, which means I need to make it a bit smaller than I anticipated it to be. And thing is also, I need to wait till I post it, because if I post something Christmas before Halloween, people are just gonna riot and cancel me. Even though I've asked some people, and they're already pretty much in Christmas spirit. Halloween's just around the corner. I'm excited for Halloween. It's gonna be fun. I'm not going out trick-or-treating. I just like the general feel of Halloween. It's like the spooky season, even though I do not watch any horror movies. Did you watch the new FNAF movie? I sure as hell didn't. Because I am not a horror movie enjoyer. There we go. Alright, this is actually looking pretty cool. Okay, this is actually looking way better than I actually thought it would at the beginning. Honestly, this year went by very fast. Yeah. I mean, I can't even remember what happened in January. I have like no more no memory at all, which is another point to. Oh, there it goes. Oh, no, I couldn't care less about horror movies. Okay, that's a pretty strong opinion. Yeah, but I guess mine is too. I just, it's not that I don't like them. I'm just very scared very easily and very quickly. So horror movies have never been really my kind of soup. Is that a is that an actual saying or did you just make up something? I think I just made something up. Because I think saying that's not my kind of soup is not a real saying. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep on building like that didn't happen. There we go. Put it on here. Well, that was when I went to the USA back in June. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that on your stream when you built the TIE fighter. I think you actually said that you were back from America. Yeah, that sounds really fun. Sounds really, really fun. What was my highlight? I don't know. The UCS Venator releasing. I really don't know. Now, the Venator, if we're gonna open that can of beans, it looks pretty cool, but I'm not made of money. I'm not Mr. Krabs. So, unless I get like a gazillion subscribers tomorrow, I don't think the UCS Venator is happening in my lifetime. And one of my most videos took place in Target. Oh yeah. What does my light keep getting darker? This is really weird. Yeah. Because Target is like an America exclusive store, isn't it? I've never been to a Target or to the USA in general. Okay, so why isn't it fitting? Oh, because of this. I'm gonna post a picture of it later, so can stay tuned for that one. But for now, I'm just gonna place this on here. Alright, so this is my progress so far, if you can see. This is like the top part of it. If you actually put it next to the side part, it actually looks a lot better. But I just need a quick little break. I need to sit down again. Oh. The Venator exists, but I rather want to use a Star Destroyer. Alright. I didn't really register the Star Destroyer all too much because, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty cool set. But UCS sets have always been very expensive, so I own not a single UCS set. I wanted to get the UCS TIE Fighter second hand, but then I realized that the other one is too expensive too. And I'm not spending $300 on a UCS TIE Fighter, even though it's cool. I could get something else, like 15 other things. Do you think we will get a Captain Rex next year? Well, we have a Captain Rex. It's just locked behind a $600 plus. What is it? What is the Venator? I don't even know. 800. Can never remember. Behind those bars. But I mean, many people didn't like the new Rex because of helmet holds, karma, and whatever else reasons people came up with. So, if Lego realizes that no one is buying is no one is buying the Venator because of Rex specifically. I think they'll put it into a cheaper set because the designers put so much effort into the Rex. It would be kind of weird if they just went ahead one off time. But I mean, we got Cody too in only one set, and I think, I mean, Cody's a different story. Cody was in the 8080, which I do own too. Cody is one of my favorite clone figures, but everyone thought that he would be released in A212 battle pack, which didn't end up happening. I'm stepping into Lego boxes, which didn't end up happening. So I don't know if the chance of us getting a Captain Rex in like another 501st battle pack or Christophsis or Umbara or anything like that is both very likely and incredibly unlikely. So don't take my word for any of this. I have no clue. Ask MNR, I don't know. I'm not the person to predict a lot of things. I predicted that the what did I predict? I don't even remember anymore. Yeah, I only have one set on investment row right now, which is the Ahsoka and Maul Battle on Mandalore, with both of those figures in there, which I'm just keeping sealed because I'm hoping one day the value will go up and I'll have retirement money. But that's just a dream, because right now that set has actually, I think, gone down in value almost, because with all of those new Ahsokas, yeah, I mean, Maul was only in that set and like a little poly bag magazine version, right? So I do believe that maybe the Maul will pick up value if they don't make a new Clone Wars Maul, or I'll just open the set in a year if it still hasn't gone up in value. Yeah, I'm just picking up the random figures that I have lying around right here to kind of set them up on a base plate. I don't really have a lot of base plates because base plates are expensive. Why are base plates so expensive? Ah, my. Yeah, I'm just setting these figures on up. I actually found this, or I guess refound this Rebel guy from an advent calendar today, and he's pretty cool. So yeah, do you have any other topics I could go on about? If not, let me just go on over here. Check this. There we go. I'm just gonna need to look something up on my phone. Gonna tilt the camera down some more towards the minifigures. So yeah, anything else? Are you going to stream more often now? Ooh, well, depends. Usually I only stream when I get a new set or the ability to get a new set, because I think otherwise I'm just gonna run out of ideas halfway through the stream. Because like, I built my Brickhead, I was gonna do some stop motion, but I don't really know if I still have the energy for that. So if I get a new set, yeah, why not? But I'm also only gonna stream weekends or during vacation time, because I guess school comes first. But yeah, I can stream some more like once every 2 weeks, except as opposed to once every 2 months. Nah, but I enjoy streaming. Just thing is, I need more people. I really appreciate you being here. You're literally the only one that bothered showing up, which I do really appreciate. I'm gonna shout you out. But like, I need more people to engage more in the conversation. If I have more people to engage with, to ask questions, open debates, then it's way easier to keep the discussion going. Like if you have like brick collection, five or six people in the chat, he almost never has to stop talking because he always keeps on getting new topics from the people in his chat. Yeah, but I do really appreciate you actually being here and like Riley being here for 5 seconds. uh, do you have any ideas what I could do? What I could try? Do you want to see any of my minifigures, my clone army? Any other topic? I want to keep streaming right now, but I also don't want to bore you out of your mind. So I guess I've tried everything. You shared the stream, I shared the stream. So the only thing we can do now is talk some more about Lego and wait, I guess. Oh yeah, I have a new topic to open. I think the Overwatch sets should make a return. This is Genji from Overwatch. I think these sets should make a return. Or any game-based sets for that matter. They had a single Overwatch wave and then they just stopped making them. I got this set last year, about pretty much exactly a year ago. Last year for Christmas. And yeah, I do think that they should make more game-based sets. Like, just imagine how cool Mario Kart sets would be, or I don't know, God of War sets, or just any of those gaming sets in general. Oh, I have 2 euros, is that right? Okay. Yeah, let's hope that some more people drop in. Yeah, but I do think that more Overwatch or game sets in general should be made in the near future. I rather have Overwatch than Fortnite. Yeah, okay, yeah. But I think people are more want Fortnite sets. Hopefully not because of Fortnite, but because it would open up a new color palette of minifigure parts and parts in general to like to kind of make more customs and mocks and just introduce way more new pieces in general. But I guess Overwatch did that too, with like a lot of the custom molds for like Genji's helmet or his little tail piece right there. But yeah, I think that game related sets are quite fun. I also plan on uploading some more shorts in a couple of days. Do you have another idea for custom? Because your Moff Gideon custom is still one of my most viewed shorts. So if you have another one of those banger ideas for a custom, it would be very appreciated, honestly. Wait, is this a fake Lego brick? No, it's a real Lego, but are you seeing this? It has like, I don't think you can actually tell, but it has like these weird openings between the bricks, between the inverted studs. Do you see this? Right there. But it also says the Lego logo on it. You can't tell, but it says the Lego logo on it, which I think is really weird. It also works with other plates, but that's really odd. Yeah, anyway, in case you have any more custom ideas, just give them to me. I know you do customs as well, but in case you have something you couldn't really do or anything like that. I gladly try my best. All right, we officially hit the 1 hour and 30 minutes limit, not limit, mark. I was hoping to stream for 2 hours, but honestly, I don't know if I can make that. My original plan was it could be chipped or something. Now I think that it's very consistent. I think it's just a really old brick. Yeah, but what I was saying is I was actually planning on streaming a minute per every subscriber I have, which would be 127 minutes, 2 hours and 7 minutes. Which just I'm not really ready for that at this point. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Let me just put this back down here. Now I don't think it's chipped. I just think it's a really old Lego bricks, like from the 90s or something. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up another set. Let's see what I have in my collection still, which might be of interest. I recently got the Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighter, which I guess is pretty cool. Honestly, you and me should make a stream together. Yeah, why not? I just the next couple of weeks I'm gonna be very busy, so we'll come back to that idea at some point. But yeah, so this is the Obi-Wan Starfighter. I think it's a pretty cool set, especially for 35. Yeah, solid set. Yeah, agree. Definitely agree. The Kaminoan is pretty cool. It stands in my clone army right now because I'm running low on clones, and I think it just fits enough to be in the clone army. Also, it has an Obi-Wan which I already own because of the magazine, and an R4 unit, which is down there, which I think is pretty cool detail. I actually don't really mind any of the stud shooters on this set in particular, because I think Lego made a good job blending them into like the general design shape of the ship, which I think is pretty cool. Also, it's a lot longer than I imagined and not as wide as I imagined, but I think overall for 35 it's a very solid set, especially compared to the Yoda Jedi interceptor thingy, which I can't remember the name of. This thing, I mean, only looking at the size difference, you can already tell that my camera placement is really bad right now. Just make sure not to face reveal. Here we go. It should hold up. Yeah, only comparing like the general size, this thing just like dwarfs the Yoda Starfighter, which I think is just really funny, especially if you compare the two. This one only has 2 figures, this one has 3, this one has a very rare figure. The Yoda is alright, but the R2-D2 has back printing, which I'm honestly really surprised. It's the trash compactor one, which I was very surprised. I was just gonna think that they would just cheap out, because the R4 does not in fact include back printing. Here we go. Does not include back printing, as opposed to those two. I have the 2017 version of the other stuff out there. Yeah, a lot of people do. I know someone who has it too, and they actually held it a year ago or so, and it's the same thing. I know it's kind of novel to make a remake, but if you're if we are making remakes now, let's remake important things like the dropship, or I don't know, Chic, Chic in general. I want another 80 AP. I want another Wookiee catamaran. If you wanted to go the Kashyyyk, Revenge of the Sith route, or even Clone Wars route, let's get some Kashyyyk troopers. Let's get an 80 AP. Let's get Guri. Let's get Wookiees. Let's get like a Kashyyyk wave. I think that would be cool as anything, because Kashyyyk troopers are expensive. It's like really expensive. Too expensive for my own liking at all. Yeah. Tomorrow is already Monday. Oh my. Yeah. But I do think that both these sets are actually pretty good for a comparison video, if I were to do one of those. But as yet again, it doesn't really fit into my general style of content. You do have to agree that if I were to just drop a video about a comparison video, I think that would be quite weird fitting in with all of this stop motion, especially with my voice. My voice has been only reserved for the live streams. I want to see Plo Koon and the Wolf Pack next year. Cool, but unrealistic. Let's be honest. Everyone wants Plo Koon and the Wolf Pack, but I don't see Lego making that. Yeah, you're actually right, because of the Commander Wolf from that one promotional picture from the games, where there was also Fox, and we got Fox this year. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that would be very cool. You know what would be the greatest plot twist of all time? If the battle pack for next year, which is apparently 4 regular and 1 shock or something like that, would be just a wolf pack one. Hang on, I gotta switch my laptop over. There we go. Yeah, it would be actually pretty cool if they made a Wolfpack version of this. But that would be one of the greatest get trolled by Lego. We would be also angry and happy at the same time. It would just be ridiculous. I do think that. Okay, I've had 19 views. Where have these people been? How have 19 people managed to come in, leave, not leave a comment? It's ridiculous. Well, I got 6 likes. Pretty good. Let me see. Got 20 more minutes to fill in this stream to call it my first 2-hour stream. But I'm also probably gonna need to private it later because I cursed in the first 5 minutes of it, which was kind of unfortunate. But I guess other streams have been up with swearing in them. Unless YouTube's gonna take it down. You know the rules with that? I have no idea actually. I'm not monetized, so it shouldn't be a problem, should it? I have no idea actually. You know, talking for 2 hours straight does get your kind of neck drying up. Yeah. But I do think that the Lego community is one of the greatest communities there is. I've so rarely actually seen conflict at all. Like, yeah, there are some people that just cause a bit of trouble, but Without them, it would be kind of boring. I think it's just very interesting to see a community that isn't full of hate for the most part. It just shares a passion that everyone shares, which I think is quite good. So, I'm just thinking of things I could still say. Yeah, I'm excited for 2024, especially in LEGO terms, because of all the new Star Wars sets, all the leaks we got with the fives and the other Sith, which are apparently supposed to be like in sets they aren't really supposed to be in. But I think that's quite fun, all things considered. I think 2024 is gonna be pretty good year for LEGO Star Wars. Yeah. Are you excited for 2024? Let me know. Yeah, I think 2024 is gonna be pretty great. I love how you just can't tell in this one YouTube screen thingy if I have a viewer or not. Just says how many viewers I had at the same time, how many viewers chatted. That's about it. I don't think it says. Yeah, I think I need to look that up here. Oh yeah, still one viewer. Whew. I'm excited for the summer wave. Yeah, that one's gonna be pretty epic, I think. I mean, summer waves are always very epic, I think. So, yeah, like last year's summer wave, the 8080 was pretty cool. Or what else was it? I got the 8080. What else was in last year's summer? I can't even remember correctly. um, yeah, I mean, like the 8080 was the highlight of last year's summer. This year's summer wave. Wait, was the 8080 this year? It was last year. What was this year's summer wave? Oh yeah, the 332nd battle pack, which I remember from this year's wave. Yeah. Thing is, the more I am actually on the internet, I think it's kind of dumb that we get those leaks. It used to be very fun to just one day walk into a random store and see new sets, or get the new Lego catalog and see those new sets. Uh, Andor BD1 and the word that I can't read because of the art. Oh, the Clone Wars sets. Yeah, yeah. I didn't really get the Andor set. Too expensive. BD1. I didn't play I didn't play Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order. So the 8080 was quite literally the highlight of that wave because it was Cody 332nd. People were angry at Helmtold, but also Cody. So I think that 80T was pretty cool. But I do want more 80 versions over time from Lego. Like an 80DP, the one with the three legs from Kashyyyk. No, that's an 80AP. And 80DP is the one from Rebels. Like all of these 80 whatever versions. I just love those. This just seemed to be quite cool. Yeah, the 2021 summer wave was pretty solid. Yeah, I do have to agree. By the way, I do need to get more. I want to get more 330-second battle packs, but I also know that I don't need any more. I have 2. On the other hand, I own 6 Snowtrooper battle packs. I mean, the 330-second battle packs are cool on paper, but as soon as you're gonna get more than 2, I'm not really sure if at that point it makes any sense to get more than 2. Because at the end of the day, you're basically just having a lot of troopers that appeared once, a Vaughn that isn't really that great, even though it's pretty cool. I actually upgraded my Vaughn, I can show you that. Let me see if I can actually show it up to the camera and it actually doing anything. I actually upgraded mine with I need to show it closer, with stickers from a throwaway sticker sheet, which I just cut up into pieces, and then I use those to just like upgrade the Vaughn figure to make him seem cooler by giving him like a custom visor. So I think that one was pretty cool. I want more 501st Troopers. I do too, but I want more classic ones. I'm so mad that I didn't buy any more original 501st battle packs. I got 2 501st battle packs and 1 specialists. I need some more regular ones, but they're expensive now. Who would have guessed that retiring sets get expensive? Sure as hell not me. The entire Lego dilemma all over again. Yeah, but coming back to earlier, I do really need a lot more base plates to finish up my. I think it's about 2 meters now. I don't know American length. Hopefully, you know the regular German system. So 2 meters about in length. It's just like a really big imperial base. And then it just cuts to forest. And then it's a rebel base, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, me too. I wanted to get one and keep it sealed. Okay, yeah, but I've never been really a fan of keeping sets sealed. Yeah, if you want to invest, cool, but they're just gonna stand there. That's why I don't buy dioramas. I want to play with my sets. I want to touch them. I want to shoot things with my sets, with my Lego sets. Then just play around with them. Have all the nice play features. Swoosh my ships around. I know it sounds very childish, but come on, that's the point of Lego. It's a toy at the end of the day, and for a toy to just stand on the shelf and collect dust, that's why I take my sets off very regularly to look at them, play with them. My sets usually don't even get the chance to collect dust, like at all, which I think is pretty cool. So let me know your thoughts on that. But I do also have display shelves where I put my build sets onto, because space is running low right now. So I do have a lot of display shelves, but as I've said, I do take them off and play with them every once in a while to get my whole value out of these, what are essentially at the end of the day toys. Let me see how late it is. No, yep. By the way, I've been thinking about getting the gunship sooner or later, depending on when it goes on sale. The new one, the Coruscant Guard one, but it's pretty small. I mean, I know Fox is cool, but especially comparing it to the AT-TE and the AT-AT, just size-wise, things don't add up. I think the AT-TE has better value for 140 than the gunship, even though Fox and the Shocks and Padme and Palpatine are all cool. But I can get Cody and 212 and the Gunner, which I think is just pretty cool. I think a comparison of those two sets would also be pretty cool, as well as a comparison of those two. Maybe I'll start doing comparison videos. I'll just turn into the next MNR. Who knows? Might be fun. But instead of comparing sets with the same thingy, I'm just gonna compare them with completely opposite sets. Make it as unfair as possible. No, but like, today we're gonna be comparing the UCS Venator and the Batman polybag. Can you imagine? Just like, yeah, this little polybag has like 5 pieces. This UCS Venator has 5,000. Do you have any of those minifig display cases? No, I just keep them on the base plate. I don't display my minifigs. I have them all in a big box, basically, where I pull out my parts for customs, and all of my clone troopers stand on the base plate, and all my clones stand on the base plate with like a couple of Jedi. All of the other Star Wars figures are built into my giant mock, my giant landscape mock, which I'm very proud of. And all of the other figures are either in one of the bags, which I showed earlier, or in that one giant bin. I have also been thinking about downloading the Lego app where you can like see how many sets you have, and like they add up your value and your number of pieces, number of figures. Do you have a Brickhead account? I was wondering if Brickhead is actually something worth getting, or if like the official Lego is better. I always need to go over to the other device because it's just too far. There. Yeah, Brickhead. Once my collection tour video is out, you will see how I display my minifigs. Yeah, I mean Brickhead. What did I say? I don't know what I said, but I meant Brickhead. Do you have a Brickhead account, and would you recommend? Because... And do you recommend? Because... I don't know. I haven't really seen anyone talk about it very much, unless like Brick Collection did use it once, I think, to show some sets. But I've been thinking about getting either that or the official Lego website thingy that JDP uses. Also, I'm gonna make you mod. I can't believe I haven't made you mod yet. Can I do this from here? Go. You should be mod now. You wanna try? Your name should technically now be blue. You're now one of 2 mods for sticking with me for about 2 hours now. Highly recommend it, okay. That's good. Yeah, I might get it. So technically, if you type something now, your name should come up blue. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you have the power now. Unlimited power. You're now one of two mods. You're you and JDP for now. Um, I don't blame him for not coming in today. He had something else to do. I really need to make people mod as well. Yeah, I think mods are quite practical because for now, when it's just two people, you don't really need a lot of mods. But once it gets like to TLB's thing, where you have that many people, or I think who else has a really good mod ratio? JDP has a really good mod to people ratio. I think Brick Collection already has too many mods because if everyone's a mod, no one is. You know, if everyone has the power, at the end of the day, no one can really do anything. So just the regular mod rules. I don't even need to explain anything of that. Just if people spam 60 seconds, I guess 6 seconds timeout. I don't know. My mods haven't been on my streams since early last year. Oh, so you actually have mods? Okay, yeah. I mean, I like being mod on other people's streams. Like, where am I mod? I'm a mod on Brick Collection and I'm one on JDP. I haven't. I'm not mod on the Lego Bricks yet or Blocks Bricks, which I think is rude. But I do understand that there's more capable people than me at the end of the day, like Britain Bricks or in TLB's case, I don't know, Forest Elf. I do understand that those people are quite more capable in modding than me, but I think I've turned up a lot of times. I need to remove them, yeah. Yeah. But that's just the regular part. Some people just fall out of love with some channels. I've also had people unsubscribe from me, but that's just the evolution of YouTube. People grow out of things. You get new viewers, new mods. That's just how it goes. How late is it? It's already quite late. Yeah, I'll be finishing up in about 2 minutes right here when it's then I've been going on for 2 hours, which is my longest stream yet. I might need to take it down because of the swearing part, but we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now anyway. You gotta go. Be nice chatting with you. I'm gonna think about the idea of streaming together. We'll see when when we both got time. So it was very nice. I've been Polarization Motion. Thanks to Legend Lego very much for streaming, for sticking around so long. Thanks to Riley for being here 5 minutes, and thanks to JDP for hopefully watching this in the replay. Thank you very much, and goodbye.